Jacob, having fled the anger of his brother Esau, arrived in the land of his mother's people, a stranger seeking refuge and a future. It was there, by a well in the fields of Haran, that his life took a dramatic turn. He encountered Rachel, the younger daughter of his uncle Laban. Rachel was lovely in form and beautiful to behold, and for Jacob it was an immediate and profound connection. He saw in her not just a cousin, but the woman he was meant to spend his life with. This initial meeting set the stage for a long and complicated chapter, one defined by devotion, labor, and the dynamics of family.
I will work for you 7 years in return for your younger daughter Rachel.
In that culture, a bride price was common, but Jacob's offer was a great commitment. For 7 long years he toiled under Laban's authority. The days were long and the seasons changed, yet Scripture notes that these years felt like a few days to him, because of the great love he had for Rachel. Every sunrise and sunset brought him closer to the moment he longed for. The wedding feast was a joyous affair, filled with the sounds of celebration that echoed through Laban's household. As evening descended, casting long shadows over the landscape, the time came for the bride to be brought to the groom. Under the cover of darkness, hidden beneath a heavy bridal veil, a woman was led to Jacob's tent. In the dim light and the emotion of the day, he did not see the deception unfolding. The night passed in what he assumed was marital bliss. Morning brought a shocking revelation. When Jacob awoke and saw the woman beside him, his world turned upside down. It was not Rachel. It was Leah, the older sister, described as having tender eyes. Joy evaporated, replaced by confusion, betrayal, and anger. He confronted his uncle, outraged and disbelieving.
What is this you have done to me? Was it not for Rachel that I served you? Why have you deceived me?
Laban answered, "It is not our custom to give the younger before the older." He proposed, complete Leah's bridal week, then marry Rachel, but for this price, another 7 years of labor. Bound by love for Rachel, Jacob accepted. Just 1 week later, Jacob also married Rachel. He had won the wife he longed for, but the victory was bittersweet. His household became complicated and tense, 2 sisters bound to one man. Jacob's love for Rachel surpassed his affection for Leah. The imbalance created a persistent rift. Leah felt the sting every day. She was a reminder of a trick, yet longed for Jacob's affection. When the Lord saw Leah was not loved, he opened her womb. Rachel remained barren. Reuben, it is because the Lord has seen my misery. Surely my husband will love me now. Simeon, because the Lord heard that I am not loved, he gave me this one too. Levi, now at last my husband will become attached to me. These names read like a diary of pain and a quest for love. Leah's tent filled with cries, Rachel's stayed silent. Rachel's beauty and Jacob's love could not shield her from barrenness.
Give me children or I'll die.
The rivalry intensified. They vied for status through childbearing. Desperate, Rachel gave her maidservant Bilhah to Jacob as a surrogate. Dan, Naphtali. Rachel claimed them as her own. Not to be outdone, Leah gave her maidservant Zilpah to Jacob. Gad, Asher. The act of family building became a battleground. Children used as pawns in a search for validation. Leah later bore Issachar and Zebulun, and a daughter, Dinah. After years of prayer, God remembered Rachel. She conceived and gave birth to a son. She named him Joseph. May he add. Her shame and sorrow began to lift. Jacob's life in Haran was 2 sets of 7, 14 years for 2 wives and 6 more for flocks, 20 years in all. His family grew into the foundation of a nation, a tapestry woven with love, deception, conflict, and blessing. He arrived with nothing and became the head of a prosperous household. In the end, Jacob's story with Laban is one of endurance. He stayed, he worked, and navigated life with 2 sisters as wives. His feelings were complex: love for Rachel, a sense of duty toward Leah, frustration with his manipulative father-in-law, and pride in his many children. The switch at dawn set in motion a lifetime of challenges, but Jacob persevered. He accepted the consequences of Laban's trick and built a future. His resilience would define him and his descendants. Written by John H. Walton. His life, forged by love and refined through trial, became the path toward promise. Genesis 29:15-30.